You might be wondering, what on earth do pigs have to do with conquering a castle? Well, get ready to hear about the incredibly ingenious, if slightly smelly, siege tactic that brought down the mighty Rochester Castle. To understand this piggy plan, we need to rewind to 1215. King John, one of England's most notoriously unpopular monarchs, was in a major pickle. His barons, tired of his tyrannical rule, had rebelled and taken control of parts of the country, including the strategically crucial Rochester Castle. This wasn't just any castle. Rochester was a formidable fortress, boasting massive stone walls and a towering keep. It was considered virtually impregnable. King John knew that retaking it was going to be a tough and messy affair. So, a siege was inevitable. King John arrived with his army, ready to reclaim what he felt was rightfully his. But how do you bring down such a powerful stronghold? Traditional methods like battering rams and siege engines were proving slow and ineffective against Rochester's thick walls. This is where things get interesting, and perhaps a little gross. Instead of relying solely on brute force, King John's engineers came up with a rather unconventional solution. They realized that the castle's foundations, while strong, were vulnerable to a particular weakness: mining. Mining meant digging tunnels beneath the walls, and when the tunnels were big enough, the supporting structures would collapse, bringing down that section of the fortress. The problem? How to make those tunnels cave in when you want them to. Here's where the pigs come in. To make the tunnel collapse more destructive, the engineers decided to fill the mine with flammable materials, specifically animal fat. And what animal are we talking about here? Yep, you guessed it, pigs. Historians believe they slaughtered a number of pigs and gathered their fat. This rendered fat was then used to saturate the timbers in the mine, creating a kind of greasy, fiery bomb. All they needed was a spark. So, with the mines packed full of pig fat-soaked timbers, King John gave the order. Fire was set to the tunnels. The resulting inferno was devastating. The flames greedily devoured the fatty tinder, weakening the foundations of the castle's massive keep. A huge section of the keep collapsed, creating a massive breach. The defending rebels, suddenly exposed and demoralized, were quickly subdued. Rochester Castle, once considered impenetrable, had fallen victim to a very peculiar weapon: a well-placed pig. King John, despite his general awfulness, had pulled off an ingenious victory, all thanks to the humble pig. It's a stark reminder that sometimes the most unexpected solutions can be the most effective. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.